What do you make of those politicians whose reaction to the rise of fascism is to concede ground?
The so-called liberals, who were in power or close to power at the time of the fragmentation of the liberal establishment order, fragmentation that was due to the inane policies that they were pursuing while in power, panicked, started competing with the racists and the fascists by offering light versions of racism in juxtaposition to the fully blown versions of racism from the right. So you had François Hollande, who was cuddly socialist, social democrat, up until he became president of the Republic in France, and then succumbed to the austerian logic of the European Union. When his regime was collapsing and the ultra-right was increasing its strength, he introduced in the National Assembly of the people of France legislation against migrants that allowed the state to withdraw the passports of the children of migrants who had become naturalized and citizenship. A measure that even the right would not have contemplated up until recently. When Hillary Clinton is advising European liberals to be tougher on the migrants and on the refugees so as to stem the rise of xenophobia, she is following the same path of xenophobia light. But of course, xenophobia light is never a bulwark against xenophobia. It simply feeds the beast. It makes the Le Pens of the world, the Trumps of the world, the Kurzes of the world, the Salvinis of the world feel that they are onto something, feel that all they need to do is up the ante, increase the toxicity of their racism. Because however much to the right Hillary Clinton and François Hollande and Emmanuel Macron moved, the alt-right will move further to the right. The fascists do not need to win office to be in power. Simply by existing, simply by being, simply by altering the agenda, they can shift the whole of the spectrum of politics, the political center, towards increasingly right-wing and racist narratives and policies without ever winning office. And this is a truth about fascism that I think should keep all of us awake at night.